The gates to Yellowstone National Park are open for tourists. Vehicles lined up from around Wyoming and across the country to get the first look at spring in the nation's oldest park. But entrances in Montana remained closed. MTN's Jay Cohn and chief photographer Paul Humphrey made the trip to see if the park, even half open, still pulls in a large crowd.
Where else are you likely to meet someone from Wuhan, China?
I'm Zheng Wu. I'm actually from Wuhan, China. Sorry about the virus, folks.
Yellowstone Park, of course. Monday morning at 10 o'clock, a steady stream of cars, pickups, and campers started the trek from Yellowstone's east entrance to the park's southern loop. Yellowstone, the very first national park, also among the first in the national park system to welcome visitors back following the coronavirus shutdown.
For those making the trip to the east entrance here outside of Cody, today visiting Yellowstone is pretty much a day trip. You can take the southern loop, eventually making it to Old Faithful and Canyon, but the only way out of Yellowstone from here is to turn around and go back to the east entrance or to head south towards Jackson Hole.
Yes, even in the midst of a pandemic, the lure of Yellowstone shines through, bringing people from across the nation and the world to see one of America's greatest treasures. For Zhen Wu, a chance to throw his very first snowball. For Jennifer and Ellie Wilson from nearby Powell, a chance to renew their acquaintance with one of their favorite places.
We try and come once a year, but it's sometimes so frustrating with all the people that this is really nice.
KALEM from Kansas, like others today, getting to see Yellowstone for the very first time. And what a better way to forget the COVID-19 headlines, but to soak up Mother Nature at her best.
Not bad up here, yeah, it's pretty decent. I was a little surprised because of the snow on the peaks, but it's surprisingly quite beautiful out here, yeah.
Beautiful here.
Yeah, I mean, we heard it was opening up. We couldn't pass up the opportunity, you know. I still have schoolwork right now, but you know what? You can't pass this up right now. It's the best time to go.
If you're coming to Yellowstone, be prepared. Right now, only the 2 Wyoming entrances are open. No hotels, no restaurants. Face coverings are advised for the park's high visitation areas, and there is a limit to the number of people allowed into visitor centers. Public restrooms can also be hard to find, but most are open and complete with hand sanitizers. It's only half open, but even Yellowstone at 50% is well worth the trip. Jay Cohn reporting for MTN News in Yellowstone National Park.
Jay tells us Yellowstone is still the best place to spot license plates. While filming this story, his team saw New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Illinois, and that's just scratching the surface.